first of all, excuse my weird, annoying voice because I have been having a really bad cold since Christmas and I haven't recovered since, and now my voice just kind of break down and I sound like a man. Anyway, today I'm going to show you the Illamasqua smoky eye technique. This is a technique I have been learned when I attended Illamasqua beauty school drop-in in London. I have missed like half an hour session because I was just finished work and then go straight there. Then many of their key artists, there's a few of like their educational team, and they have been very helpful, and I'm glad to say I really love Illamasqua like way before these anyway, and particularly when I got a chance to go and experience this sort of thing, I was so thrilled. And the look that Daniel creates is amazingly beautiful. The one that he created is much more intense and darker than the one I have on now. I just adapted his technique just to suit myself, and in the color wise you can pretty much like use any colors. You don't have to use their product to really intensify your look. You should put like, you know, faux eyelashes on. And the look that he created was so lovely, so intense, super sexy, and like very seductive eyes. Because I have learned a few techniques that I haven't thought of starting doing that myself, and I always wanted to know how other people did the makeup, and it is very useful. And thank you so much, Illamasqua, for giving us chance and opportunity to pick up some knowledge and technique. Probably not have enough money in the world to actually spend it all in studying this, and everyone knows that makeup course can be very expensive. And oh yes, did I mention this is free as well? All you need to do, just check out on Illamasqua website. They have the branch in Leeds as well, I think, and a few more in like Manchester or something. I'm not sure. Just pop to their website and then double check, and then they always giving you timetable and schedule of what they're going to do in that particular day, and then you guys can absolutely attend in that sessions. My one was on Sunday and it was 4-hour session, which is amazingly great. It will teach us how to define our eyebrow, amazing flawless skins and smoky eyes, how to like, you know, make your eye pop, and highlighting, shading, you name it, and also like a festive look, since it was set out before Christmas. And yes, and today I'm going to show you the technique that I have been learned and adopted from Illamasqua to suit me. So if you are interested, please stay tuned and continue watching. Let's go, guys. Thank you. Start off with the primer. The primer I'm using today is from Chorus. It is very moisturizing, so I'm using it instead of moisturizer. Just apply it all over your face. And the next thing I'm going to use is Bobbi Brown Long Wear Eyeshadow in Bone. I just apply it just under the eyebrow. Next is Illamasqua Cream Pigment in Hollow, and I'm applying this using my Bobbi Brown foundation brush. Just brush it all over the eyelid. I use it instead of eye primer because this stuff does not crease. Here I'm using MAC Light Liquid Concealer under the eye. This stuff will not crease if you have fine line. Using Illamasqua Medium Pencil in Sorceress, creating the line by following the curve of your lower lid. Draw the curvy V shape to creating the eye crease just above your natural eye crease. Fill in the V shape as shown and ready to smudge. I'm using Estee Lauder round brush to blend in the pencil. I'm blending it away toward the my eyebrow. Just keep blending until you're satisfied with the result, and make sure that the edges are soft. Now I'm using Grimas neutral palette. They come in 12 shades, and I'm using the darkest one here. Place them at the outer corner of your eyes and blend into the crease. Gently blend it outward, but just make sure you keep the edge nice and soft. Here I'm using the lighter shade of brown. It's kind of yellow brown. Place this just above the crease and use the clean brush to slowly, gently blend it outward toward the eyebrow. Next, I will be using the lightest shade of brown in this palette as a transition color. I place it just above the earliest color that I just placed on, and again I will blend it out with the clean brush. This will help keeping the look nice and soft. And next I will be using the creamy white color. I just use this to highlight the brown bone. I gently blend it down toward the eye crease to creating that soft, perfect smoky eyes. And again, you just have to keep blending until you're satisfied with the result. For me, I prefer it's quite light and soft. Using medium pencil from Illamasqua in Sophie as an eyeliner. Just follow the natural curve of your eyes, and don't forget to do underline the eyes as well. There are many different techniques, but for me all I need to do is just look down and slowly dab the pencil in, as I've found it's quite irritating to actually flip the eye open. Here I'm filling the pencil in to form the thick line toward the crease, but you have to fill it halfway along the lid. Don't worry if it doesn't look perfect, it doesn't have to be. And now I'm going to smudge it, just using the same Estee Lauder round brush, just to smudge and blend. Here using Illamasqua medium pencil in Sophie under the waterline. Just make sure you get or under the waterline and don't leave like the flesh color underneath, because it doesn't look good. Using dark brown eyeshadow with the round brush, just smudge on top of the pencil. This will really help soften up the line. And now the lower lid will look as part of the top lid. Using black eyeshadow at the outer corner of the eyes, and then blend your way in to the crease by using clean brush. This is also help to get rid of the hard edges. Here come the glitter, and I'm using Makeup Store eye dust in hot. They are sparklingly gorgeous, and just using a normal eyeshadow brush, just slowly dab it in onto the eyelid. With the cream base we've been using, it's just automatically stuck onto the lid. Next, I'm using Makeup Store eye dust in Misty Forest. These are lovely dark brown. It's also sparkling as well. Slowly dab it at the outer corner of your eye and slowly blend it in onto the lighter color. Just make sure you really pack the color on to get the full effect and blend it well. Next I will be using Bourjois eyeshadow in Intense Black number 3 to create stronger crease and also blend this whole eye together. Here I'm using Inglot eyeliner. It is best to always draw the small line, and then you can slowly build it up to the thicker line, or you can create the shape and then slowly fill it in. The best way to do this is to look down and slowly build up the line. Don't pull the eyelid too much, because that can result in damaging your skin and cause the unwanted fine line. The eyeliner brush I'm using here is Chanel. It is come with the longwear eyeshadow. It is my favorite brush for eyeliner so far. using Illamasqua Precision Ink in ABs. Just go over the gel eyeliner that I just did to create the long-lasting effect. This will also help intensify your eyeliner.
And a beautiful stranger, you could be good for me. I have a taste for danger.
Using Inglot gel eyeliner just to create the brown shape. I always start mine off from the top line, but most people do start at the bottom. And then I slowly fill the shape in with the same gel eyeliner. This is pretty much personal preference. The reason I'm using these because they are waterproof and smudge proof, which work out better for me in this English weather. You do have to work quite quick with these stuff because they are dry pretty fast. Here I'm using the cotton bud to clean up all the rough edges and the mess I made. You can use concealer or the cream shadow. Here is Kate Desire Eyebrow. I use this powder just to soften it up. The gel eyeliner I use for my eyebrow. This will also change it to the lighter color. You have to work quite fast and make sure you press the powder in so it actually stick to the gel liner. Make sure you smudge the front of the eyebrow properly so we don't need to see the hard edges. Here I'm using e.l.f. eyebrow mascara just to keep my eyebrow in place and also help temporarily lighten up the eyebrow color.
Haven't we met?
Here I'm using eyeko curvy mascara. I love this so much because it's helped define my eyelashes so well, but one downside of these are they not really hold the curl that well. So what I do after these, I normally use the electrical eye curlers just to apply the heat onto the lashes, and these should hold the curl. To light up the corner of the eyes, I'm using Chanel Illusion d'Ambre. Using small brush with the smudging head to really get into the corner of your tear duct. And on top of these, I'm putting Illamasqua Beguile. I love this stuff so much because it's just sparkling and it's really helped lighten up the eye. Put it on top of Chanel will hold them longer as they are only loose pigment. Now the eyes are ready and you are ready to rock. Last but not least, I'm going to show you how I apply my foundations, concealer, contour and highlighting. If you are interested, don't go anywhere, stay tuned. And if you are not, just simply switch it off and I will see you to the next video. Here I'm using All Mix Concealer from Makeup Store. I love this stuff so much. I'm using this greenish color concealer just to conceal all my dark spot. On top of that, I'm applying the darker concealer just to blend all these green color concealer onto my skin. I just gently dab it with my fingers, or you can also use the brushes. Try not to blend it side to side as these will actually take your concealer off. Pressing motions are always bad as concealing spot and uneven skin tone. Next, I'm using Illamasqua Skinbase foundations in number 11 and also number 13. I place the lighter color in the center of my face, just dotting it along your forehead, your nose, your chin, on upper lip and then your cheek, and then use the darker color on the outer line of your face. These will help creating the dimension. Brush I'm using today is Real Technique Face Express brush. This is an amazing brush and it always gives me flawless result. You can also use a stippling brush as well, that will do the same. The same with concealer. Try to using dapping motions on the bit that you conceal a lot, and then you can just blend on the bit that you haven't got any concealer on. If you're blending them, they will take away all your concealer and you might have to reapply again, and this might result in a very cakey finish. Don't forget to blend around the corner quite well, especially like on the side of your nose and then on the side of your face and in between your face and the ears and then all the jawline. Just make sure you don't have any hard edges. After the foundations, I always using face tissues to dab on all the excess oils and moisture. These will help your foundation stay matte. Next, I'm using Illamasqua Cream blush in Juice. You can apply with the brush like I do or even your fingers, but always make sure that you are blending it well. Next, I will be using MAC Skin Mineralize Finish Powder. Here I'm slowly packing it on and then just in dapping motions. Make sure you really powder your T-zone if you're combination skinned. Here is Sleek Contouring Kit in medium color. I'm applying it with stippling brush. Follow the hollow of your cheek on your temple and then also the jawline. It's always best to slowly build it in. You don't want to overdo it because you might look like you have been tango.
If I'm smart, then I'll run away. But I'm not, so I guess I'll stay, heaven forbid. I take my chance on a beautiful stranger.
For contouring my nose, I'm using NARS Laguna, as it is slightly darker than my natural color. Here again, I'm using beguile, but this time I'm using it as a highlighter on my cheekbone and a little bit under the eyebrow. This stuff might look glittery at first, but then it will settle in beautifully as a highlighter. It is something I can't live without. Here is MAC Extra Dimension in Whisper of Glit. It is one of my favorite highlighter as the particle is so fine. Just use it along my nose, on top of my forehead and also the chin. That is all my foundation, contouring and highlighter routine. And today lip color I'm using Bobbi Brown in Salmon, and this is the palette I created. On the left hand side that you've seen, I'm just write down all the name and the color of that particular product. As I'm doing quite an intense eye makeup today, I'm just prefer to go for a nude lip just to really make my eyes stand out. Please do put on the faux eyelashes, but today I haven't got mine as I have run out of this particular type I wanted. And here we are, all done. Very sexy, seductive eyes and ready to party. Happy New Year, how's everyone? Sorry I've been stay away from video for so long, as because I have been like full-time working and part-time study as well. So it's not a lot of time in the world at the moment, and I wish and hopefully once I finish my study I get more time to do more of these. Thank you guys for watching, and if do you have any thoughts and ideas or any technique that you would like to share with me, please drop the comment below, because I am like a self-study makeup artist pretty much. So I always wanted to learn and to understand how other people, like, you know, did their smoky look, or doesn't matter, anything that you think I could possibly did wrong and you think I could do that better, then just let me know and I'd be really happy to read that up. And thank you for watching and see you next time guys. Bye.